I have spent 10 years and nearly 30,000 plus hours in digital marketing, and this is what they don't tell you. In 2019, a survey revealed by Ipsos showed that 67% of people globally think that they're being watched constantly. There are almost 27 million active e commerce websites globally, but think for a second, is there any website that doesn't ask you to sign up? Every day you're giving away your name, email, phone number, anything that is needed to get close to that one piece of information that you want. Here's where things get scary for us. Notice what you do, where you do, how you do, and surprisingly all this with your consent. This video tells you 4 ways you're constantly falling in the trap of marketing. Now let me give you a trigger. And once you watch this, you won't be able to unsee. So let's move on to chapter 1, clickbaits. Why does it happen that when you see a headline like, "You won't believe what happened next," your finger automatically taps onto the video to see what really happened? In fact, researchers at Columbia University found that articles with sensational titles received 20 to 40% more clicks than straightforward ones. And this is called curiosity gap, a term coined by behavioral psychologists, where your brain feels an itch, a gap between what you know and what you want to know. Your brain craves closures, and clicking the link is the quickest way to scratch that itch. Don't worry, I'm not a bad guy. I'll give you actionable steps too, so just stick around till the end. See what I did here? Well, that was another trap for you. Have you ever wondered why your favorite series ends with "to be continued" and you feel like, I want to watch it now? Or whenever you see a headline like, "This mistake could be costing you thousands," this leaves you with an unanswered question. What mistake am I making? And oh boy, here's what happens. Your brain hates unfinished business. So you click to resolve that loop even if the content turns out to be underwhelming. So you might be thinking, Fish, what can I do not to fall in this trap? Well, it's easy actually. Give yourself time before clicking. Apply the 10-second rule. This is exactly what I do. So I take a moment to assess whether the information is truly valuable. Set a purpose for your time online. Rather than just clicking around, focus on specific goals like learning or researching. Replace the need for closure. Engage in activities like reading articles in full or watching educational videos that provide clear, concise information rather than being baited by incomplete content. Now, chapter 2. This is where things come into live action. Have you heard about FOMO? Probably you have if you work in crypto world. If not, FOMO is fear of missing out. Did you know 69% of millennials experience FOMO and move on to buy whatever thing is in front of them in the sale? Only 2 left. Sale ends at midnight. Hurry, 1 hour left. 10,000 people bought this product, or 500 people are watching this webinar right now. All these are triggers to your brain receptors. But FOMO isn't just about products. The University of Pennsylvania found that the more time spent on social media leads to higher FOMO and lower life satisfaction. The fear isn't just about missing out on a deal, it's about feeling like you're missing out on life. So how can you reduce this fear? To begin with, create a budget. Predetermined amount of how much you're going to spend on sales or events to avoid impulse purchases. Practice gratitude. Focus on what you already have rather than what you're missing out on. Stay critical. When you see large numbers of social reviews or social proof, evaluate their authenticity. Have you ever seen Coca-Cola, where the entire family is having dinner at Thanksgiving or Christmas, and they open a bottle, the glass fizzes up, and instantly you feel like you're missing your family? Well, this is also a trigger, but a positive one indeed. Think of those PETA ads, where you see the terrible environment of farms or see how these animals suffer. That's intentional. Companies want you to feel discomfort because discomfort makes you act. In fact, HubSpot found that fear-based ads increase conversion by up to 23%. The only way to be saved from this trap is practice emotional awareness. Recognize when you're being swayed by emotion. Whether it's joy or fear or guilt, awareness is your best defense. Now, enough of getting you tricked. Let's talk about how you can trick others. Way back in 1920, Psychologist Edward Thorndike first coined the term halo effect, which is why we assume someone attractive must also be intelligent, or why a sleek gadget feels high quality. And oh man, marketers love this. Because if they make one thing look amazing, like packaging or branding, you assume everything about it is amazing even without evidence. And trust me, this is everywhere. 66% of consumers trust a product endorsed by a celebrity they admire. Attractive employees are often rated more competent, even if their performance is identical to others. Apple. Their sleek designs make you feel like their products are innovative, even if competitors offer similar products or better. But you know who takes the most advantage of this? Politicians. Politicians are expert at using the halo effect. A confident speech or a polished appearance can make us overlook flawless policies. Oops, flaws in their policies. They never have flawless policies. Here's how you can save yourself. Break it down instead of judging a person, product, or service as a whole, and evaluate its individual components. For example, does a smartphone's camera really outperform others, or does it just feel premium? Question the first impression. Ask yourself, am I drawn to this because of its actual value, or am I just being influenced by its appearance and reputation? Look beyond surface. For brands and people, dig deeper. Read reviews, compare features, and check track records before making a decision. And with this, it's a wrap. Remember, your attention is a valuable resource. Don't let clever foxes trick you into anything. If you've liked this video, I'm sure you'll love to know also the science behind social media. Make sure you hit the like and subscribe, and I will post this every Wednesday. See you on the next one.